Hey guys, I promised I was going to do a video on all my jackhammer chatterbaits. As you can see, got quite a few, but they're very different. And I want to go through them each, not one by one, but just by the type. So the first type I have up here is, this is just the 3/8 inch regular jackhammer. This is a regular jackhammer just in 3/8 inch. That's like a purple and a green pumpkin. And you can see I've got it in a few different colors. These ones with the red tails still on them are brand new. I haven't used them. This here is, you can see this. These are, so focusing on that. This is the 3/8 inch and the Evo. These are the Evos. So that's the regular Evo in 3/8. Those are actually the tungsten Evos. And then down here, these are the 3/8 Evo. And the difference is these are not tungsten. These are just regular the 3/8 inch Evos. They're a little bit bigger head. As you can see, the tungsten head is much smaller. So a little bit different. Then over here, this is just regular 3/8 jackhammer. Another brand new one I've never thrown. Then this is, I believe, 1/2 inch. I'm sure that's 1/2 inch. Yeah, it's a 1/2 inch regular jackhammer. You can see this one's kind of, it's been thrown a bunch. Let's see here. Then we get some cool color. Check this. They're kind of a cool color. That's 1/2 inch. Then we got here. What do we got here? These are 1/2 inch Evos. That's chartreuse and white with a gold blade. Very nice. This is a new one. This is a new color that Z-Man came out with. It's a 1/2 inch Evo in tungsten with a silver blade, but it's kind of got a blue and some chartreuse. That's kind of cool. Then these here. These are some bigger ones. These are 1/2 inch Evos in tungsten. You can see the difference in the head, the way the head is. Then let's see. This is the original. I just got this tonight. Pretty cool. This is the original. This is 1/4 ounce, the original chatterbait. So I guess this is the first one they've ever done. And then over here, I've got, these are all the new ones, the new baby jacks, which are really cool. It's the same, like this is 1/4 ounce. It's the same chatterbait, but it has the smaller blade. You can see the blade is much smaller. These are really good. I was throwing these when they first came out in April. I was down in Gunnersville, and I was throwing these down there with the little Seiko trailer from Yamamoto and the Spunk Shad. So these are really cool. And they come in 1/4 ounce, 3/8. You can see this is 1/4 ounce. These here is at 3/8. You can see this one's been thrown a bunch. In black and blue. This is really nice. 3/8 black and blue. Check that out. And then I got them in 1/2 ounce too. So I've got them in 1/4, 1/2, and 3/8. This one's brand new. You can tell it's never been thrown. There's another one. Cool color. So those are the baby jacks, which are really cool. Then I've got these here with the like the clear blade, probably the same size blade. Yeah, it's the same size, maybe a little smaller than the baby jack. These are pretty good. I threw this as 3/8. I threw a few of these earlier in the year. They're all right. You know, I don't know if I'd buy any more, but they're okay. Then I got some of these. This is the big blade. And these are 1/2 ounce. That's a big 5/0 hook there. And these I threw up on the Susquehanna. And these are really cool, bouncing off of rocks. That's a cool color. Check that out. I like that. If I was a fish, I'd eat that. Let's see what else here. And these are some more. You can see it's got a little. These are not a tied skirt. These are just, I guess, a put-on silicone skirt. But that's another chatterbait there. Got a few of those. Then these here, check these out. These I just got, I think, late last year. These are by Bass Puzzle. These are called the Grass Piece. These are all 1/2 ounce. So it's kind of a chatterbait spinnerbait. And these are really, really good. You could throw these through grass, and they come through grass really, really clean. Much cleaner than a jackhammer will. But these are 1/2 ounce. I believe they're supposed to be making these in like 3/8. Pretty sure they're coming out in 3/8. But these are all 1/2 ounce. These are really cool. If you can find them, I know the Hookup Tackle sells them. That's where I get a lot of my stuff from. I would recommend you get them. And then this is from Teckle. This is called the Blade Waker. It's kind of like a topwater chatterbait. Check that out. I don't know if you can see that. Pretty cool. I've got a few of these. I don't have a lot of them. Just got a few. And then everybody wants to know, well, what do you use for a trailer? Well, on the lighter stuff, I'll put a smaller trailer. These are the Seiko by Yamamoto. I've got them in a gazillion colors. I got 3.5 inch. What else I got here? This is 4 inch. So these I'll throw on the bigger ones. When I was down in Lake Gunnersville in Alabama in April, the guys down there turned me on to the spunk shad. That's all they throw down there on the back of the chatterbait. These are really good. These are the Hog Farmer spunk shad. That's 4.5. Then I've got them in 3.5. So they would like pair up really good with like the baby jacks or that 1/4 ounce. And obviously get the right color. Then Z-Man came out with the Chatter Shad, I believe, late last year. This is 3.5 inch. And then they also had the Chatter Spike. Obviously, you can see I used to use these a lot. I only got one left. These are the Chatter Spike. The nice stuff about the Z-Man is the Elastec. I mean, you buy a bag of these and these will last you forever. Some other options, obviously, you've got 5 inch. You can throw this a Senate Jerk Shad that you can use as a trailer. A lot of guys will use the Zoom Flukes. These are the baby flukes. Then I got the Super Flukes. You can use those. You could use the Depths Sakamata Shad. I mean, you can use anybody's like soft jerkbait. And then some guys will use these. These are the Rage Tail. Sometimes I'll use these. 3.5 inch on a bigger one. And then 3 inch on a smaller one. And then you can rig it either way. You can rig it where the tail is flat, or you can rig it where the tail is like a fish tail. And that will determine how the bait falls. So those are my chatterbaits. Probably my favorite bait to throw. So bunch of cool colors, different sizes, different weights, and then obviously you got a ton of trailers you can use. So please like and subscribe and leave any comments. Thanks. Bye-bye.